That song was about a little bug that was on my floor one day, and I wrote a song about it.
Nice.
And now it's time for the show.
Hello. It's Monday night. You know what that means. The Nelson Family Radio Hour is on the air. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. We were off last week as I hosted Pro Wrestling Trivia at the Niles Brewing Company. Of course, the drinks here are always provided by the Niles Brewing Company, located right on Main Street in downtown Niles. Locally crafted beverages and
cookie dough.
Cookie dough. They have cookie dough that Rich Henry is partaking in right now.
Yes.
From the dough parlor.
Now, can you take one of those, smash it on like a baking sheet, and have a cookie?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I would think probably not.
I think it's just cookie dough.
Well, if you can't turn it into a cookie,
right?
is it cookie dough?
Ooh, at what point does it stop becoming cookie dough?
True.
And
Or is it just?
You know, like, and so to some level, it's almost like an ice cream that doesn't melt.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
It's almost like that
Have you seen
astronaut
those,
ice cream.
Have you seen those gummy popsicles on? Those
Gummy
websites?
popsicles.
The gummy
The gum, yeah.
pops.
So then it's not a popsicle. It's
No,
just a gummy.
yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, like. Yeah. Have you seen those thing online? The baked cookie dough.
The baked cookie
Baked
dough.
cookie
There was a
dough.
thing on
No,
a
they're
menu that said
That's-
baked cookie dough. It said
That's
yeah,
a cookie.
baked cookie. Yeah.
That's awesome. I
Is
love
that going to be an experiment one night? We
Yeah.
just take one of the
But I
cookie
think-
doughs and put it in the oven.
I think they're just trying to, I don't know, pander to the people that just like it's hip to have cookie dough now.
Right.
So
it's a baked cookie dough. It's like maybe if they start selling eggs as like unscrambled eggs. Right.
yeah, it's like just a normal like cooked egg. It's just unscrambled. egg.
It's boiled noodle paste. Get the fuck out of here.
Boil the noodle paste.
Some frozen milk.
Frozen milk, yeah. Or yeah, whatever.
Frozen.
So what you been up to this week, guys?
I've been up to nothing.
Yeah. You're definitely not up to that microphone ever.
No, I'm never up to this microphone.
I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Noah, you've been gone for
I've been
a few
gone.
weeks.
I've been gone. Basically, I've been hooked into a kind of bizarre series of events related to. Well, you remember when I told you about my encounter
Yeah.
with that giant,
Right. Yeah.
devil hawk.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought it. I was hoping it was my imagination. I was hoping that I was got some bad hooch, as they used to say. But it wasn't, and I actually.
Well, you sent me the letters.
I sent you what happened, the
Yeah.
voice recording.
Right. Yeah.
And someone contacted me. I had gotten a lot of cranks
So
about the we produced this reenactment of what happened.
do you want to get into that now?
We can go. Yeah.
Let's go. So Yeah, like Noah said, for the uninitiated, it was several months ago now.
Basically, this is my
several weeks, not
first
months.
encounter with who I'm calling Monsieur question mark.
Monsieur question mark. Okay, so strap in and learn all about the mysterious, what was it, murder bird?
Yes.
I think. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got.
It wasn't a particularly unusual day. I was settling in for some basement reading when I got a mysterious phone call. What the hell? Hello?
Is this Nora Maher, co-host of the Nelson Family Radio Hour?
Yes, I'm the co-host of the Nelson Family Radio Hour, but any bookings or appearances have to go through Chuck, and my minimum is 5 hours at $100 per, and autographs are $10.
Call in regards to the segment you broadcast about the murder bird.
What? Oh, you saw the segment on the murder bird that attacked me.
You're not imagining things. There really is a monster bird out there. You were even close to the name. It's called the Great Lakes Murder Bird. It has been stalking Lake Michigan, Superior, Ontario, Erie, and Lake Huron since the Vietnam War.
Yeah, you're not the first crank to call me about this.
Maybe you shut up and listen. You wouldn't be a fucking loser with his head up his ass.
How do I know you have any idea what you're talking about?
If you think I'm making this up, then how do I know what it smells like? It smells like bananas and SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, exactly like bananas and SpaghettiOs. I'll never forget that smell. When he relayed that piece of information about the unique odor of the murder bird, I was instantly transported back that day, looking into the maw of evil and the eyes of death.
The murder bird has friends in government at the highest echelons. It is above any law.
I don't scare easy.
I can't talk anymore. This line is no longer secure. I have to go.
Hello? Hello?
Hey man, our 12 o'clock canceled. You want to go grab some lunch?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll meet you outside.
And that's when I knew I was part of a grand scheme. A conspiracy beyond imagination. And I'd be lucky to walk away with my life.
Well, you okay, man?
Yeah, I had to run back real quick.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, so yes, that was my first encounter. Well, over the phone with Monsieur question mark. And as much as I've enjoyed my normal role here as co-host of the Nelson Family Radio Hour, playing the role of the jester, the local funny man.
Yeah.
I've been pulled into bizarre circumstances, sinister plots beyond my control. So right now I'm announcing a series of investigative specials, Super Truth Seekers. I am in the process of assembling a crack team, researchers, investigators, and fringe science experts.
So, are you holding auditions for these roles?
No. These are people I've known.
Okay.
A lot of them back from my journalism school days.
Okay.
Back late 90s, early. They will be kept anonymous. Their identities cannot be known for their own safety.
So
these people are working right now. I have 6 people working at another undisclosed location, separate from this undisclosed location.
Well, and so I just like to say, as a friend, I'm happy that we can have you here at this undisclosed location, so you're safe at least. Because
there ain't nowhere safe.
I mean,
I have. This is just the sickening thing is the little research we've been able to do so far. We have uncovered so many more things going in and around the Niles area that would just curdle your stomach, and things that we dare not even discuss on the internet.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's so there's no place safe. I have put everybody's life in danger, and I apologize. I apologize.
Well, I mean,
Hank.
fate's a bitch, right?
This,
I mean,
this wide-eyed, young, idealistic, pure of heart has been pulled into a sinister web of intrigues and schemes.
But again, at what point is it anybody's fault when it just kind of is thrust upon you and falls in your lap? You didn't ask to encounter the murder bird.
But,
who asks to encounter the murder bird?
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
But at least I
saying,
can
don't
do is
beat
work
yourself up.
diligently.
Yes, thank you.
The Super Truth Seekers team will work diligently around the clock, without breaks, vacations.
And the only place that you can find Super Truth Seeker updates is on the Nelson Family
this
Radio
man
Hour.
right here is the only one with the courage and the integrity to host no other platform would host me except this man right here. The community owes you a debt of thanks.
I love my community, and so what can I say? This is important. It needs to be out there. I mean, this was just, the reenactment we filmed just gave me, I couldn't believe it, just gave me chills, you know what I mean? So just to experience it in real time, I can't even imagine. So I don't want anybody to go through it.
No. If we can prevent even another sighting, if we can, so we will have updates. We will keep you abreast of the situation. The truth, the others are afraid to tell you.
Absolutely. All right. So there's not a good segue to this other than there's been some strange goings-ons. And so I think we can segue into our Retro Strange segment. We have another Diver Dan lined up where he... Diver Dan kind of,
I need a Diver Dan.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
yeah.
If he's
look at this.
Well, how many of the murder bird's victims are on the bottom of Lake Michigan? He just picks them up and drops them.
What about the St. Joe River here, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So when we last left Diver Dan, who knows what was going on?
He was underwater doing fish stuff.
He was doing fish stuff. I believe this is the one where he's in the bottomless pit. So Diver Dan, the Diver Dan segments each and every week are brought to you by Retro Strange. Visit retrostrange.tv for your...
we do it for kids like Hank.
Yes.
Hank is in a sinister world of puppet masters and monsters, and he needs some diversion. So if you need a little diversion, retrostrange.com.
Retrostrange.com, and you can watch fish puppets instead of the puppet masters that pull the strings in our everyday world. So with that, let's take it away. I know it's Gary's favorite segment. Gary, this is for you, Diver Dan.
Below in the deep there's adventure and danger. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. The sights that he sees are surprising and stranger than ever you'll see on the land.
After guiding our friends from the Baron's Cave, the condition of Glowfish is very grave. If they can get him to the pit in time, his health would soon again be fine. The glowfish has spent too much time away from deep water. While he was lighting the Baron's cave for our escape and recovering the magic shellophone, the reduced pressure of the thin water made him collapse. How long do you think he can last, Doc?
Well, a great deal depends on how quickly we can find our way back to the bottomless pit. Whew, we must hurry, Dan.
What's this? The signpost in the sea?
The scoutfishes mark trails because it's so easy to get lost here. And there are many dangers all around.
The bottomless pit is just ahead. Come on, Doc.
Hurry, Dan. Oh, I hope we're in time.
Now stay alert, Trigger. That glowfish has foiled us by leading the diver and those fish out of the cave. But we'll get our chance for revenge. What are we going to do, boy? I am not sure yet, but it'll be something sinister. That's nice. Quiet now.
Oh, good, Dan. That's the entrance to the bottomless pit. The glowfish lives 3/4 of the way down. Lower him away. The pressure will restore him.
I hope so. He saved our lives. Goodbye, glowfish.
There. That's better. See, Dan? As he goes down, you can see him perking up.
Oops. Careful, Trigger. Why don't you watch where I'm going? But I don't know where we're going. Aha. Hey, boy? I have another diabolical idea. Oh, well, boy. The signpost. Quick, Trigger. Give me a fin. We'll turn the signpost around. Then the diver will never find his way back. Will I get lost, boy? It sounds too good to be true. Quiet now. Help me push. How's the glowfish, Doc?
Looks brighter already. Very good sign, Dan.
Good.
Now we must get back to Miss Minerva. The others will be worried.
Right. Just a minute, Doc. My ship is signaling me.
What do you mean?
It's a message from the captain of my ship on the surface.
Attention, Diver Dan. Calling Diver Dan. Do you hear me?
Yes, Captain.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
Your time is nearly up. You'll have to come back to the ship.
May I have a few minutes more, Captain? There's another area I want to explore.
Very well, Dan. But don't take too long. And be careful. You're in a dangerous area.
Very good, sir. Come on, Doc. I'm anxious to meet Miss Minerva. And we must report that the glowfish is all right.
Well, let's hurry then. We'll return to the signpost and pick up our trail from there. Now, out of sight, Trigger. Yeah, boss. Not boss, Baron Trigger. Okay, Baron Trigger. Quiet, you fool. Here they come. Careful there. Ah, there's the signpost.
Oh, yes, we go this way.
We must be careful not to go near the teetering rock. It's very treacherous.
I haven't much time. I hope it's not far to Minerva's palace.
Oh, it must be right up ahead. Yeah, that was a great idea, boy.
It's working like a charm. It won't be long now. Minerva's throne is right up ahead. The signs tell Dan and Doc. But Baron's switch leads them instead to perilous, teetering rock.
He moves among creatures of frightening features, flashing teeth, flashing jaws, flapping fins, snapping claws. He protects and he saves his friends under the waves. That's where you'll find Diver Dan.
Sock it to me?
Really?
Really? All right, and we're back.
Hey.
Thank you, Diver Dan, for always giving us an opportunity to take a leak. One of the things we did over the last couple weeks when we were away is we filmed another segment for Getting to Know Ya. Thank you, Hank, for the assist on that one. Just coming up here, just briefly, you'll see the exclusive interview between Henry and Paul Clemson, sound engineer extraordinaire and COO of the Roadie Clinic. The Roadie Clinic helps roadies all over the country and probably the world.
Well, if you help a roadie in any country, you're really helping roadies all around the. I mean, they go everywhere,
and
right?
so I'm assuming that anybody can call them at any time and get the help that they need, and if it's insurance or if it's any sort of mental health or anything like that. The Roadie Clinic is the place to call. But before we get into that, I would like to once again read from one of our favorite books, How to Swear. And just today, I think for the first time, I noticed on the back it says, "Know your shit" or "Know your shit," which it's the difference between "your" and "you are shit." I love that. I think that's hilarious. But I wanted to talk about arse, and let me find the page that it's on. Page 119. If you're following along in your textbooks at home, page 119.
This should be mandatory. You should have one in your house.
I pronounce it ass like an American.
Sure. Yep, ass.
A freedom-loving.
All right.
Ass-loving American.
So arse. We do love asses here in America, don't we? A person's buttocks or anus. And so that's what kind of... I thought that was interesting right off the bat. A person's buttock or anus. See... I don't call an anus an ass. To me, the ass is like the butt cheeks, and they're like
that's
everything.
the asshole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, this is like the first time I've ever disagreed with this book. In the U.S., ass is used to describe the above definition as well as a donkey, of course, right?
An ass.
And it can be interchangeable. You're an ass, right? Whether it means. I think you're a butt, or I think you're a donkey. But in the UK, ass is mainly used for donkeys, which is why they say arse. So there's this wonderful Venn diagram in here of a left buttock and a right buttock, and then it says arsehole right in the middle. It's fantastic. That's the kind of stuff you pay for, folks. An arse has Germanic roots and is related closely to the modern Dutch and German word for arse. Apparently, apparently in 1782, Mozart said, "Lick me in the arse." That's what it says here. It's in a textbook. It's
real.
It's real.
If it's in a book, that means it's real.
Yep. So anyway, just wanted to go over that real quick, and
you know what I've always found funny, because you never hear women get called asshole, and as far as I know, it's a gender neutral.
Well, I prefer the
insult.
term. I prefer calling people an asshole. Like, so I don't like to call anybody a bitch, right? I prefer to call them
that's fair.
a piece of shit or an asshole, depending on how their hair slicks
The only
back.
thing I call a bitch is a female dog.
Right.
Right? That's what it was meant to be used for.
Well, if I use pitch, it usually has punk ass.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's a whole different.
Or
Yeah.
bitch ass. It's either a punk ass bitch or a bitch ass punk.
Right. Yeah.
I usually reserve that for like authority figures, mostly.
Absolutely.
But I've always wondered, like, asshole usually seems to be reserved for men.
Yeah. Sure.
You never see like a woman getting called an asshole in a movie.
Well, let's change that, people. Let's change that.
Call everyone an asshole equally.
Yes, we're equal opportunity asshole haters.
If you see someone,
no, asshole namers. I'm sorry.
If you see anyone, just call them an asshole the next time you see him. Tell them Hank said that.
What's your go-to swear?
My go-to it depends on the situation.
Well, I'm just trying to think. So now I'm gonna because it's unconsciously I swear, right?
Well,
and
you mean like, swearing or swearing?
Well, there's a difference. I'm
not gonna say motherfucker in front of Hank a lot of the time.
Right.
I love saying motherfucker.
Well,
but I don't.
I think and maybe you can back
Did you
this
just
up.
cut me off so I wouldn't say motherfucker?
No, I was cut you off because you need to shut the fuck up. But maybe you or Mom or Everett could attest to this. I'm pretty sure I mumble to myself like probably 100 times a day at least, motherfucker. Like when I'm editing things, what I'm doing is I'm cussing at myself for fucking up, right?
I never say that. I just go to the simple
you call yourself a motherfucker?
Yeah.
I always just say fuck.
Yeah. Well, I'm the mother of my children.
My two ones I use the most are fucking shit, and I say it to myself.
Well, I mean, most of the people. I mean, if you use it that loosely, most people that.
Well, that was a whole Kurt Vonnegut bit,
almost half the people that are fucking are motherfuckers.
Sure, absolutely.
But yeah, it just got blue, kids.
It did, yeah. No, but I'm pretty sure, like, throughout the day, I'm like, and I know I call myself a fucking asshole a lot because, I'll have filmed something at some point. I'm like, hold the fucking shot, you fucking asshole, right? And so then I get pissed at myself.
Do I know what I?
Lately, I've been going to piece of shit a lot.
Yeah,
piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you want to know? Sorry, I just think it's fun to do this. One online with friends. So on Discord.
Why don't you get up on that microphone?
So on Discord, it cuts you off if you're too loud.
Yeah.
So every time I yell "fuck," it goes "fuck."
Well, that's funnier. Actually.
Yeah, I know it is.
Oh no, bleeps make cursing funnier.
But so then another thing I appreciate is people who would like hardly ever cuss.
Yeah.
And specifically, I'm thinking of Katie Olson, right? When she says like, Katie's mad when she says Jiminy Christmas, and I'm like,
her whole voice doesn't seem
I don't want to be
really suited for.
Actually, I know. I remember I've heard her say Jiminy Christmas a few times. I'm just like, what happened?
No, like I got to get out of this situation. Swearing is fun. You're gonna take a shit. You're gonna make a call.
Nothing we said can compare to Everett's like obscene gestures from backstage. He's just.
Oh yeah.
I don't even recognize half of those.
Right. Well, that was what was one of the ways that you and Everett bonded early on was fuck your bridge.
Fuck your bridge.
Fuck your bridge. We used to have Godzilla and root beer float nights, which we got to have another one. One of these days.
Yeah, we got to
do. Totally not properly segueing into this at all. But one of the segments we've been having here lately is called Getting to Know You. People in our community, business owners, or just everyday people that we see.
Like Sarah from Pizza Transit?
Yeah, well, she'll definitely be on here someday.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Pizza Transit, for always providing the food for us here every Monday at the Nelson Family Radio Hour. One of the few businesses open in downtown Niles on a Monday, and we appreciate that. So today I ordered the jalapeno popper pizza, which comes with jalapenos and bacon and all that stuff, but I added chicken to it this time, and it was delicious. So they do stuff like that. They have the pickle pizza, of course.
That
the classic
pesto pizza was
the
awesome.
chicken pesto pizza was
But in my
phenomenal.
opinion, you can never go wrong with good pepperoni from there.
Shit, yeah, like if you want to know a pizza place, just order a pepperoni pizza, and and they knock it out of the park. I think they have the best crust around.
Well, they have the best sauce around, in my opinion.
Yep, absolutely. So thank you, Pizza Transit, and we will definitely have Sarah on Getting to Know You segment. But this week, Hank interviewed Paul Clemson from the Roadie Clinic. Paul's traveled the world with acts like The Roots and Justin Timberlake. He worked for Jimmy Fallon on the Tonight Show, and super interesting guy. Resides in Niles now, and so let's learn about Paul, shall we?
Hello, I am Hernie Nerlson from Nelson Family Radio Hour, and I have Paul Clemson from the Roadie Clinic here today.
Hello.
Hello. And let's just jump right into it. Paul, tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a sound engineer, and I've been doing music since I was young, and just enjoy all sorts of music and bringing it to the masses.
Tell me a little bit about the Roadie Clinic, what you do.
Yes, so we are an organization, nonprofit, that takes care of roadies and their families. We've built in a safe place here in Niles for people to come and get away if they need to, and take part of some of our training that we have and services. We're just helping people virtually now. They usually call us word of mouth just by knowing who we are. But we see pictures of our merch more and more across the country on Instagram, so that feels good.
That's always nice. Mm-hmm. What is your most memorable gig?
Oh my, there's so many. But jumping right out, first would be going to the Super Bowl with Justin Timberlake.
I bet that would be.
In support of the tour we were about to kick off back then. But yeah, that's probably the one that would stand out the most.
I bet that would be.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, you ready for this one? This is probably going to be the hardest one yet. Okay? What's your favorite color?
Holy cow, it has to be black.
Yeah?
I know, we wear all black on the road touring, and...
Well, I mean, asking a roadie, probably
there it is.
Probably going to be the one.
It's the easy one.
The easy one. Okay, you ready for the next question?
I'm so ready.
You sure?
Yep.
This is a big one.
Okay.
Okay.
Prepared.
What's your favorite food?
Oh, sushi, hands down. I love sushi. On a trip to Tokyo with the Roots, first time ever, they had stand-up sushi, so the guys would climb over the bar and stand behind it and just serve up sushi all day long.
Nice.
And you just point. You just I want that one. I want this one.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
I'm so ready. I love it. The questions are so good.
What are your jams right now? Just jams.
Straight ups? Oh, lots of Fela Kuti.
Yeah?
Kind of like if I want to unwind, it's just put on some Fela Kuti and let it jam out. Because it just rolls. There's no verse, chorus, anything. It's whatever it feels like.
Definitely,
Musicians playing.
Yeah. Off that one, let's just keep going. What's your working music?
Well, working music. So funny enough, I run front of house for the Roots. So working music to me is I have a playlist on my phone that I test systems with.
Oh yeah.
And it's lows, highs, left, right.
Definitely.
Is it in phase? Walk front to back, just to hear the coverage. And the first song is Wilco. Tall buildings shake. So it starts right there because there's a snare drum that's a little left of center.
Yeah.
And I think a hi-hat a little right. So if I know those are correct in the field, then the PA is correct left to right. But also his voice sits a certain way. And then the very next one is Nothing But a G Thing. But I have to not let it go past the intro because of the lyrics. So it's just to get that sub low, like doo, doo, doo. I want to hear if the 808 travels from the low elements. And then after that, the next one to check the coverage is my wife Courtney's favorite song by Phil Collins, which is "In the Air Tonight."
Oh yes, yeah.
She loves Phil Collins. It's great music. Like it's well played. There's good musicianship. But the intro's so long, I can get to the back of the house, arena, stadium, whatever, without it annoying people until I get there. So by the time I get up there, we're into the toms. We get the full part, and by then I can walk back down to the front. But it's a little to not peeve off my fellow coworkers, but it's also very good for the high definition of the PA.
Definitely. What's the most fun gig you ever had?
The funnest gig ever.
That you've so far?
So far. The gigs coming back here at the Node were a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
And the thing that stands out the most is because people would come up and thank you.
Oh yeah.
Like more than 20. And
Definitely.
that blew me away because that's not normal.
Yeah.
In my 18 years of in this industry. So just kind of the outpouring and the happiness. Now the second one would have been the first gig back with the Roots in Vegas on a Chappelle gig. And it was in the round. There wasn't enough PA because it was a comedy PA, so just spoken word. And here we roll in and they're like, "Oh, we hung some more subs for you." And it's like, well, that's not the only thing that we need. But the energy in the room, it was the first gig back at the MGM. Again, it was in the round, kind of boxing ring style, so there was just people all around the stage. The guys were on fire. It was sloppy.
Yeah.
I barely could get the console to work. I mean, all the new things, starting back up, but it was the energy was awesome.
Yeah. What's the one? This one's probably the hardest one yet. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. What's your favorite type of juice?
Gin and juice.
Yeah.
I love it.
What's your favorite scented candle? Sorry, I'm just it's like
funny. I mean, the clinic candle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clinic candle. Kristen makes them from.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah. What is it? What's her company name? Wicked Pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
It burns in my office. There's a bunch that we still have.
Done a few ads for them before.
Great. Yeah. I think it's awesome.
She's always nice.
Yeah, she's always nice.
What is your favorite movie?
Oh, Goonies.
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 Why do you love Niles?
Wow, that's a deep river.
Literally.
It is right there. It's HO. Yeah. I think Courtney and I had to kind of flee New York during COVID because of work. Touring had ended, and that's mostly my main thing is touring. And we already own the building here, so we're just kind of like, let's go out there and be in Niles.
Yeah.
And we've been visiting for about 6 years. Our family lives on the edge of town, but we really hadn't gotten into the downtown as much as we should have. We went to gyms before. We've been to the Iron Shoe, but living here and having been in the winter down here, around the fire pit, and meeting like 25 solid new friends.
Yeah.
That just accepted everything. Just like, you're cool. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's nice.
Let's hang out.
It's nice that everyone knows everyone down.
Yeah, and it's just a big family downtown, and we keep checking off things we used to have in all the cities we used to live in that are here.
Oh yeah.
Like New York, we had the Hudson, the St. Joe's right there, even closer to me than it was in New York.
Yeah.
Courtney used to watch the traffic lights in Jersey City Heights tick off when I was gone, just to pass time when I was on the road, so we can see the lights from our front window.
Yeah.
Besides just kind of all those downtown things we've always loved that are collected in the people, I just think there's a sense of opportunity here that doesn't exist anywhere else that we've lived.
Oh yeah, yes. Definitely.
And there's a lot of really awesome creative people who do some really cool stuff. And I've not had that environment in quite some time.
Yeah.
Like we talk about, this feels like college again.
Oh yeah.
Like you can kind of do whatever you want as long as you're like contributing, being of good nature, and doing it. You can make a lot of great friends and do some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being on here.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
Yeah, nice talking.
Nice talking.
Let me unmute the microphones. Thank you, Hank, for sitting down with Paul and providing that latest installment of Getting to Know You. Yeah, thank you, Paul. And check out the Roadie Clinic. You can find them at the Roadie Clinic on Facebook and Instagram. Doing a lot of great work for people in the industry. an industry that oftentimes doesn't provide the needed help, health-wise.
Showbiz will suck your life dry and leave you a bitter husk.
Absolutely, and the Roadie Clinic is there to try to make it a little better. So that's all I have for the show today. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we wrap? Or
maybe.
Gonna plug this one more time.
Yeah.
If
Mayfly's
always
45.
Yeah.
And if you need
yeah, Retro Strange.
RetroStrange.com and RetroStrange.tv. Check it out.
And also on Twitch, Divergent League Baseball. Check out Divergent League Baseball. This year we're doing the 1999 baseball season. And just fun games that changed the landscape of the history of baseball at that time.
Also, check out the Mayflies on YouTube too.
Mayflies are on YouTube. There you go. How's the Mayflies spelled, Hank, for people?
Mayflys. It's the picture with me on it.
Got it.
Look for this boy. Look for the boy's face.
It's pretty much, I think, wearing the same shirt and everything.
I'm wearing a suit actually.
So is it a Mayflies channel?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The Mayflies on YouTube. It's a channel. With that, the Mayflies are going to play us out with one of my favorite songs that they do, and we'll see you next week. Next week on the Radio Hour, you can our next installment of Getting to Know You will feature a very prominent citizen, Niles. So stay tuned, and I think you'll enjoy the interview very much.
Very prominent citizen.
And
but we can't say who it is.
Nope. Do
you not have someone lined up?
I have somebody lined up. I want it to be a surprise.
Okay.
So always stay tuned to the Radio Hour for the stuff that you can only get from the Radio Hour.
Yes.
Hey, Noah, do me a favor.
Sure.
And lean towards Hank.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I needed. Okay, cool. All right, so with that, here are the Mayflies to play us out, and we'll see you next week.
Oh, wait, no.
This morning, what do you reckon it read? Says, hurry, hurry, the gal you love is dead. Got a letter this morning, what do you reckon it read? Hurry, cause your love is dead. Well, I packed up my suitcase, took off down the road. When I got there, she was laying on the cooling board. Packed up my suitcase, and I took off down the road. When I got there, she was laying on the cooling board. Well, it looked like 10,000 people standing around the burying ground. I didn't know that I loved her. They began to let it down. Then like 10,000, he was standing on the burying ground. And no, I looked, little guy let her down. Just hung in the pillows. She is a lay. Woke up this morning. Believe it was a break of day. Just hung in the pillows. My baby is a lay.
Nice. Yeah. We did it.
Once again, that was Death Letter Blues by Sunhouse.